After it happened, I expected someone to do something. I expected parents to show up with questions and concerns. I thought the police would have done more, but nothing happened. Nothing changed. They opened it again the next year, and they were back to their old habits. They're just kids, right? So was he. He was just an innocent boy. I was a good mother to him. My boy. My sweet, sweet Jason.
What's up, guys? It's G here, and today, as you can see, I'm going to be talking about the long-anticipated Friday the 13th, the game. That's right, Jason has come back from the dead yet again to wreak havoc on some unsuspecting camp counselors. The game first showed up on Kickstarter, asking fans to contribute in order to help budget the production of the game. But for those who have not been following from the beginning of the Kickstarter or are just recently finding out about the game, you might not know that the game originally started out as Slasher Volume 1 Summer Camp.
Forest green, quiet, tranquil, a nice place to camp. But when the sun goes down, something stalks the forest.
Later on, the creators of that game, Wes Keltner and Ronnie Hobbs, were gifted with the license to use Jason by none other than Sean Cunningham, the original creator of the Friday the 13th films, giving them the freedom to create what is now the Friday the 13th game. Tom Savini, who's done makeup and special effects work for a couple of the movies in the Friday the 13th franchise, also joins the project as an executive producer and kill/character designer for Jason. As well as Kane Hodder, the actor who played Jason in the Friday the 13th films, Parts 7 through 9, and Jason X. He's the one who's performing the motion captures that brings Jason to life in the game. Action. The game itself is said to be a multiplayer experience that sets the players in a 1 versus 7 match, giving one player the role of Jason while the other players take up the mantle as camp counselors. The counselors have the option to either work together or alone to survive the night at Camp Crystal Lake while Jason hunts each of them down. The release of the date was set to be this year in October. Now you might be thinking, so what happened? Where is the game that you promised me? Well, for those of you that don't know, I have the answer. And don't worry, the game hasn't been canceled, but it involves some good news and bad news. The bad news is that it's actually experiencing a delay. The good news is that the reason for it is because they're adding a single player mode to the game. Not only that, but they're also adding a third-party playable map of Packanack Lounge from Part 2 of the Friday the 13th films. They're also adding another playable character, Tommy Jarvis. Due to these major additions, the game has been delayed a few months. However, it'll be made available in a few waves. For starter, those that have backed the game in Kickstarter and the Slasher backer will be able to play the closed beta in late 2016. And as a thank you to those that have pre-ordered the game, 4 keys will be given out per pre-order, meaning not only can you play the beta, but your friend can too. You know, if you want them to, or if you have any. But the release of the game will be in the spring of 2017, which will include the original multiplayer option as well as the playable Tommy Jarvis character and the Packanack Lounge map. After that, we could finally expect a full release of the game in the summer of 2017, which will include the Covert single player mode, complete with AI bots. If you've already pre-ordered the game, then you'll receive the single player mode free of charge. I myself have already pre-ordered, so you guys can expect some gameplay of that in the future. But if you're interested in pre-ordering your own copy of the game, I'll leave a link in the description below. The game is available for the PS4, Xbox One, and PC. As of right now, though, the game's website's the only place you can pre-order the game. There is currently no news as to when the game will be released in retail stores, but will be available to download on Steam somewhere in early 2017. Well, that's everything for today, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video or if you found it helpful in any way, then smash that like button. It helps me out a lot. And if you're new to the channel or haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future content. Don't forget to share this with your friends and spread the word. Also, tell me what you guys think about the Friday the 13th game. Who's a fan of the Friday the 13th franchise or a fan of horror games in general? And is anybody else excited for this release as I am? Let me know all that in the comment section down below. G out. Peace.